Alright, we're back. Okay, this is our front cylinder. Goes in like the last one, barely. It goes up and down though. It's got to be square. It's out around 2, so just in case you're wondering. Okay, so now I got to put a big cutter up in here. So I gotta go ahead and grab a big cutter off the floor over there. Stuff it up into here. Oh, what's this crap in my way? Alright, one cutter. The case is too low.
Struggled a little bit.
It's hard to get in there, your case is too low. We're gonna move the case out of the way. When you try to pick up 20 pounds like this, it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
Clunk. It's heavy. Now, did I sharpen this last time I used it, or no? I don't remember.
I guess we'll find out.
Make a pass, find out. Could. Or maybe just take it out and sharpen it right now. Just make sure it's sharp. Yeah, let's go to the next one.
You just rotate?
Yeah. I've already used all of them already more than once. So. It's been sharpened lots of times. Because I'm cheap. Thought you knew that already.
I don't like to constantly remind you.
Oh. Self-conscious. I think I'm going to leave the bores alone. We can go in there and run a little piece of sandpaper, knock off the high spots, or basically a file probably. It's probably just a couple of titties in the way.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't like running much lower than that. So now I gotta go up a little bit. So I get my exercise.
Maybe get your cardio in for the day.
Yeah, at least on one side. That's the cutting bit right there. All right. Oh, we're at lower RPM, 950. Fine. Okay. So to get the best finish, you offset it a bunch. What do we got? It's 1.5 inch offset. Should work. Cutting. Is that washer? Don't put your hand near that until it stops. All the way. Even at lower RPM will cut your finger off. See the big cut?
Oh yeah. Nicked it a little bit. The gasket's still on there? No, it's not a gas.
That's metal.
Is it metal?
Yeah, it's a high spot. I think that's metal.
No.
Oh, that's a gasket.
Yeah.
Okay. We're not quite zero yet. I thought you scraped these clean already. I must have missed a spot. Threads look like crap. Alright, so we gotta go down to the thickness of the gasket still. Well, we're at 0 right now, so we'll see what we get. Six. There we go. Hit now. I guess we pull that 0 now. 0. Another big cut. Yeah, big cut. These are good gasket removers. Like I take the right off. Clean. There's a high spot right there.
Yeah.
So we're hitting right here and right here. I didn't see it hitting anywhere else, did you?
Mm-mm. Really just right there.
Yeah, so.
It still even, it ate a little bit of the gasket, and then took some of the high spots around the threads too.
Yeah, should take a lot. I'm gonna take another thou off. Let's see how square I am on the case. Might have to make an adjustment there if it keeps cutting over on this side. Looks like it's only cutting on this side, which means I'm off a little bit. Cutting all on the other side yet?
No, I don't see any on the other side.
So we're starting to cut over here slightly, but we're not cutting anything off. So that means we're a little bit off. See, the indicator was over here on the inside of the bore, not out here on the edges. It's probably cutting right over here. See, it looks like it's cutting right there, maybe?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, but see, it's not cutting over here. That's why the case is out of whack slightly.
So it means the case itself is high on this side?
Yeah, on the center point where the bolt stud is.
Mm-hmm.
But I came off the bore, which means we're just barely touching. So we haven't got that lip yet that's in there yet. So we cut one more thou and see what it looks like. If I don't see something better than this, I'm going to give it a light kiss on the downstroke here. Hopefully it comes in quick all the way across. See how it's picking up the other side now?
Yeah. Yep, now it's starting to hit that middle.
Yeah, but it's not cutting the other corner yet. We need to shift the case about one thou
down.
Yeah. See how it's cutting on the corner over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, now it's hitting it on that side, yep. Maybe not then, right?
Yeah, it's like where I indicated was not where we're seeing the high spots, obviously.
So when it's moving in towards it, it's a conventional cut, and then when it's coming out, it's a climb cut, or right? Because when it's moving in, it's spinning counterclockwise, right?
Well, it depends on where you're cutting at. We're basically right now we're on the when you're feeding in like this.
This is climb, and that's conventional.
Conventional's coming back out.
Gotcha.
Because we're going on the back side of the cutter. Now, if we were cutting on this side of the cutter, it'd be conventional.
Huh.
So we're on the far side. So on this part of the case right here, it's conventional. This here is climb, but we're kind of in the middle, right? Basically, we're more neutral than anything.
Gotcha.
You're not really heavy climbing yet.
Even though it's offset, it's still more neutral.
When you're over here, you're climbing pretty good because we're way over center. Now, when I go back cutting this again, I'll shift it back this way and I'll do another cut. Okay, you see the grow marks in here?
Yeah.
Remember I told you the head was out of whack?
Yeah. There it is.
Well, that I'm doing a heavy feed too, but you're getting
You get the idea.
It gets a little bit of vibration too. So right now we are off. We could cut more on the back side than what we're getting here, but see, I haven't cleaned right here, so this might be the same time we get down to here.
Yeah. I cleaned up a little bit there too.
I think by the time we get actually cut this, we'll probably be pretty close.
Do you think warm with that up or kiss it down
Yeah.
with the mallet? AKA
I don't know what it's going to look like here, so... See, we're already cleaning this one spot here, not here. This isn't clean at all, so... This is our battery through here. So I think we'll leave it the same number.
Gotcha.
It's just how the case are warped. We cut 2 thou so far. That's 3 thou now. If I didn't give a crap,
Oh, yeah. You see it coming in over there?
Well, it's going to cut a lot of it because I'm going down deeper. That went almost all the way across, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just about. We're going to wind up being about 5 thou off this thing.
Which is a pretty big number.
More than I wanted to cut, but that's 2/10 of a compression ratio increase.
So what do you do to adjust for that? Or just a gasket?
Better gas.
It's a slightly thicker gasket then.
Better gas.
Oh. Gonna nick that washer.
Yeah, you can put a load of surface on that one. The other one over there is sitting already. The 3-inch shift. Smoke coming off. Big chunk of it on the back cleaned up.
Mm-hmm.
We're just starting to get the center barely hitting. See, it's not hitting on this side or the other side in the back. Alright. Now we're doing a milling right now here. Milling. Yes. He's on video right now. He's on video, see him? We're doing high performance work here on Harley Davidson. You ever heard that stuff? You've heard of those before, good. Yeah, you have to wait about 5 more minutes for my cuts to go through here. You want to call back or you want to watch some video? wonderful. Hopefully not. Let me give you a call back in a few minutes. Your phone's going to work for 5 more minutes. That's okay. I don't need to go see what you're doing. I'll just give you a call back in a minute. Okay. Bye. I'm doing some computer upgrading that I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, it's hitting that corner, that back corner now.
Not clean yet though. So you gotta make sure you don't hit this here. It'll be a heavy impact load. We're past it already, aren't we? First. Let's see if this one's cleaner than the other surface cut. Did you check the finish before that last time before we came back? Probably not.
No.
You hear it. Kind of skipping across.
Yeah.
Didn't do that before. More of a drag. Get a weird hopping look again too. Kind of like they scrape the tables in to get that kind of look to it.
Yeah.
So who's going to clean up first? This side or that side? I think this is clean before that goes. You can see how it's barely...
Yeah, it's barely fixing it right now.
We're pretty close. So even though the indicator was the one they read in the middle, it cut a lot more initially on this side here, but these spots here are still very low. And I think this was lower than this side, but I had them when they were pretty close to each other.
Yeah, they're definitely feeling a lot better too now.
This was a little bit heavier in the back than the front. This one here, real heavy. Hear it?
Yeah.
So this has a pretty good drop to it. So they'll probably clean about equal. But overall, I think it shifted slightly more. It's cutting more on this side, so theoretically the cylinder's leaning toward me. You know, about 1 thou more than it did before.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's a big problem for you, but...
No, that was not that much.
That 1 thou is not going to kill you?
You know what, actually it might.
It's a docket. Okay, so there's a finish we got with this one, so it is what it is. So now we're going to cut this way and let's see what looks different. We could definitely hear it skipping more, so it's going to take at least a couple thou to clean this up, but we'll keep playing it 1 thou at a time. Makes for better video. Is it going to clean equally, or is it going to be one better than the other? What do you think?
I think it's going to start cleaning the back end for sure. First, yeah.
So even though it started on this end first, you think it's going to finish over there first?
Yeah.
Alright. Cleaning pretty good. Looks like it's just about cleaning it up on this pass. Yeah, look at that. It is.
Yep.
So is this one going to clean too?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's going to...
I don't think so.
No?
No. Give me another towel. Yeah, see, it's been clean.
Yep, you're right. Oh, wait. Nope. Yeah, another thou will do it.
It's been clean. This side did not clean.
Oof. Need some safety glasses?
No.
Instantly said no.
I don't want shit in my eyes. The safety glasses, if it's a direct shot, protects you. The problem is it hits your cheek, it does right up in your eyes. So that's like a scoop.
Yep.
So it's actually worse, you get more shit in your eye. Because when it bounces into your eye, it just bounces right off. If it scoops into your eye, it stays in your eye. They don't tell you that. see they smell that in the springs. So if you want to really protect yourself, you need a face shield.
I'll get you some goggles that strap on you.
Goggles work too, as long as they seal on the down
seal?
here.
Yeah.
You have to seal on the edge down here. Face shield's the best because you can still breathe and see, and it covers your whole face. So that's your best one. Or you can take that guard right there and put it in front of us.
Too much work.
Or I just live with the crap in my shirt. Where's most of the crap? On my face or on my shirt?
Well,
probably on my shirt, right?
Your shirt, yeah, exactly.
My face is above the stream of material coming out. It's just every now and then that road one comes up and hits me in the face. So far I got 2 pieces in the eye. Well, one in the eye and one near the eye. So it didn't clean. I'm still getting that little light noise there, but not nearly as much as the other.
I wonder how the other side's gonna be.
I don't know. I don't know with 5 thou down. Well, that's the low side. Now, this side does feel smoother. Feel it? It's more shiny.
Shit.
It is smoother this way. So this is more climb milling this way than it was the other way. Because climb milling always gives a better finish than conventional milling. Okay, so to get the maximum finish, we're going to move it over 3 inches that way and do our cut again that way. That gives us our best finish. And how do we know that?
Because the offset? You said so?
Because we actually tested it. See, all these light cuts aren't a total waste of time. Only partially wasted time. Okay, here's our big cut right there, 6 thousandths down. There you go. One more thou. Now, if you turn that backwards, it will be a very bad finish. You would cut the crap. It'll rub it off. You might dull the cutter a little bit. We could change the speed over there too a little bit. We're on high speed. I could speed it up a little more. We're only at 950 right now. That steel washer does affect my cutter sharpness, you know. Here's how I'm standing in a line of fire.
You are the shield.
Most of the chips are hitting me and not going that way if you will. The cutter's going like this and it's cutting this direction. So if I didn't want to get hit, I would move in a different spot from this. But then I couldn't see, so I'll just have to sacrifice it.
Give and take.
That's right. So now the chips are going that way, see, to the end of the cut. So that's the safe zone. It's here and that's not safe over there.
So the goal is to be at the safe zone at the end, not at the beginning.
The twist cutting is really safe unless you hit this. And then it gets very unsafe for the twist. That'll be some serious amounts of shrapnel coming out from it. If that cutter breaks off the machine, it's going to hurt you when it hits. But I'll guarantee you, a 20-pound cutter at 950 RPM hits you, it's going to hurt.
Yeah.
Even if it just dropped on your foot, it would hurt.
You made that yourself? Or you bought that cutter?
I modified it, I didn't make it.
Oh, okay. And then you had to balance it afterwards?
I didn't balance it. I took 2 pieces and put them together. And that cutter I literally only have probably
A few hours on it?
probably $150 investment in it.
Oh, shit.
There are 2 cutters and a 10 inserts.
Not bad at all.
About 3 or 4 hours of work. It's a welding. Oh yeah, that cutter's probably an $8,000 cutter. Another, yeah, another made. That looks like clean.
Yeah.
That's why I make my tools instead of buying them. smooth or rough?
Smooth. A little rough there, but it's nothing.
You can see I didn't quite clean right here.
Yeah, that's the really low spot.
Yeah, I don't know. We might have taken about 20 thou off to make that perfect. So.
Shit. I was thinking about 50.
Could cut the whole of the titty, all the prick punch marks out. All right. So,
I think that's good.
So another 2/10 of a thou would have probably cleaned it 100% if you went down 2 more tenths.
It's not bad at all.
Okay, so we got 6 thou cutting now. See, that's a 6 thou pass. All right, so now we got to redo all this stuff, and I got to pull this thing out because I have to put my indicator on here to level this back out. You want to catch this as it falls? It is light. It's only 1.5 inch steel, right?
See, you slap that in there or through, or you welded the other. You welded that on.
I welded it on this side. Where's my insert at?
It's right here.
Okay, good. So we'll lay it like this. So you don't damage the insert when you drop it on the table.
Ah.
See, that's just a mill holder, which is one of these, but bigger. I think it was 1.5 inch one I bought. So I bought that on eBay. This is an import piece of crap because I couldn't find any good ones. And then that, I turned that down to fit inside the borehole. This is for a big horizontal milling machine, or a big face mill for a big end mill. I mean for a big milling machine. Probably a big face mill, not a horizontal, but only cut on one side. So it's probably a face mill. If you read the number, it'll tell you what it is. Oh, maximum speed. Max RPM, 2100.
Oh shit. Imagine that thing coming at you at 2100 RPM.
I've had it at 3000 and cut. Doesn't work. Kills the bits. So this big cutter I bought up in LA at one of the industrial places. I was walking around and saw it up on the shelf up there, and they had a reasonable price on it because nobody wanted it. It's basically scrap metal to them. So then being me, I negotiated the price. It was a little bit less than that. And I got up to throw in a box of inserts. It probably cost more than the cutter does. And they're floating around here somewhere with boxes and things. Yeah, those inserts are not cheap. All right, so while we're doing all this bullshitting around,
We got to break setup and
we
reset up for
turn
the other
this back
side.
around, do everything again, make another pass. So we'll be back later.